Hey guys, this is John and welcome to your fourth Beginners Java programming tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to what are variables and how to take input and output from the user. How to take input and show output to the user. So first, let us write our Java template. It is public. Okay. Okay. So now you finished writing all this. You know all what all this means. Now what I'm going to be telling you is what are variables. And if you all had a basic class in maths or if you have studied linear equations, you pretty much know what variables are in maths. They mean the same thing in computers also. Variables are quantities which can take any value. So that much of it. So the different variables can be of different data types. There is int, which means they are of whole numbers only. Then we have float, which means they can be they have decimal values, and we have string, and we have string C, uh, which means it's a string, means the word. So these are three different most commonly used type of data types in uh, in Java. So now we are going to take input from the user. So for that, what we need is we need to import something. It's called import import Java. King one. Fine, I know. I know what mistake I made. Import Java util dot scanner. That's why it's not working. Fuck. Fuck. Not even cool. Finally. See, you should import this import java.util.scanner. For that I suffer so much. Okay. Once you're done doing that, what you should do is you should create a scanner variable. What a scanner variable is like it takes the input you need to give. So let's see, uh, scanner scanner input. Here instead of this input, you can type whatever you want. Scanner input is equal to new scanner system info. Okay, now we created a scanner variable. Now we want to tell the user to provide input, so let's type system dot out. See, here's a lot of options are there, so you can just come and choose whatever you want. System dot out dot design. Enter number. Um, let's see. Now what you have to do is you have to after he enters the number, you should tell the computer that a is equal to that number. So what we do is a is equal to input dot next int. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing for b and c. Control c, control v, control v. Now here what you have to do is you have to change it to input dot next next float, because b is a float variable, so you should change it to input dot next float. And next you have to change c is equal to input dot next line. Oh, enter integer number, enter float number, enter string. Now what you have to do is you have to just now the user has typed in all the values. The user has entered all the values. Now all we have to do is we have to print out and show the now we have to check whether a b and c are the values of what the user typed in or not. So let's take copy this, control c, control v, control v, control v, and start this integer number, control v. let's say. See, whenever you're outputting, you're outputting like integer number is equal to a. So let's put equal to and give space. They'll type integer number equal to a. Same thing you have to do here. Type float number, my float number equal to b string equal to plus c. Okay. Now we have finished typing the program. Now let me tell you what the basis of the program is. We're basically creating three types of variables: int, float, and string, and we are taking input from the user by creating first a scanner variable. To create a scanner variable, we have to import java.util.scanner. We created a scanner variable called input, and whenever the user typed in an integer number, we took it as a, and he typed in a float, we took it as b, and he typed it as string, we took it as c. Now what this input.nextInt means, it's like standard Java thing for for taking input from the user, and we print out what integer number he entered, what the float number he entered, what string number he entered. Okay, now let's type run. Okay, enter integer number. Integer number 1. Enter float number. Float number 2. Enter string. Let me take input first. String. Float is equal to integer 2.0. String is equal to that. So that's it. Take this one more time. Integer number 1. Float number 2. It's not taking input for the string. C is equal to input dot next line. Okay, now let's try running it. String integer number 1, 2, string. Yes. No centering string also. String. See, integer number 1, float number 2, string equals string. We have finished our first variables, taking input and writing the whole output thing. This is a basic thing we'll be requiring. So I'll see you in the next class.